Hello, fans, and welcome to the AFC Wildcard game. Here is today's starter and defensive tackle. Starting at receiver from South Miss, Smith. Starting at halfback from Oklahoma State, finally, starting at quarterback from Arizona State,
Welcome to the Broncos broadcast here on the EA Sports Radio Network. And we're here in the thin air of Denver, Colorado. Thanks for tuning in to today's AFC Wildcard game. The playoffs have officially begun, and the contenders have their sights set on reaching the Super Bowl. Today's winner will take another step toward that goal as the San Diego Chargers take on the Denver Broncos.
Do what we do every day.
The Chargers will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
One back formation.
Zebra. Touch.
Again, Jesse. He goes down at the 20-yard line.
Tomlinson with the carry on the play. No gain. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
46 defense in this time. Hands it off. Sets up the play action. Chucks it to the right side. Looks like this one's going to be an interference call. Only question is, against whom?
That's all he got.
First down.
Let's go, O. Let's go score.
First and 10. Ball on the 36.
Three ball.
They line up in a one-back set. Shea goes in motion.
Rabbit. 48. That's enough. 48.
They hand it off again. He's down at the 37.
Every day. Let's do what we do every day.
Tomlinson with the carry on the play.
That's what it is.
Gain of 1.
Watch that
Second and 9. Ball on the 37.
Goes right. Rewind. Play pass. Right now, baby. 60
They'll line up with 6 defensive backs. McCardell is the motion man.
Luke 45.
Quick handoff. Fox takes him down. Almost there.
Loss of 1.
Come on, let's go now.
One back formation.
Touch. Fight. Ready. Hey, walk the reverse. Touch.
Back goes the quarterback. Passing to the middle. Tipped it.
Wilson on the cover. Fourth down.
Siffers is back to punt. Williams lines up deep for the punt return. And he signals for the fair catch.
Every day. Let's do what we do every day.
29-yard punt. A loss on the return.
Let's take over. They cannot shake us.
The Broncos will start the drive at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
Reverse. Come on.
They're going to come out in the nickel.
King's left. Here we go, blue.
Over back to throw. Steps up. It's caught by Rod Smith. Oh, the defender saves some yardage there with a good forward tackle.
10. Ball on the 45.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. That's a hard count.
Out of the I formation. Tatum Bell on the handoff. He'll be tackled at the 35.
Get behind those big old linemen and let them do their work.
Second and 1. Ball on the 35.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go now.
They'll line up in the I formation.
Larry. Here we go. Blue. Red 18. Red 18. You got it, gap. Hey, watch that ball. Kings 1.
And up the bell. Good pickup on the ground that gets us a first.
When you're running the ball up the middle, make sure you keep an eye on the stumps of the defensive line. You might just have a chance to bounce it to the outside.
Let's go now. Block up. Let's go.
Keep it on the ground. Plummer, play action. Sends it right. Catch made by Smith. They'll mark it at the 19-yard line.
Smith gets the ball to the open man. You can't give him an easy pick.
Here we go, blue. I'm gonna come back to you. Left. Here we go. Close right, real, bang.
Jake Plummer looks to pass. Passes it right. Number 29 trips him up. 8-yard gain. They'll hurry back to the line.
On the play. Gain of 9.
I got you.
Plummer takes the snap. Throws to the middle. Good catch. Walker marches it into the end zone.
Touchdown. Broncos.
They get set for the extra point attempt. And he tacks on the extra point. Denver enjoys a one-touchdown lead following that drive.
Let's go. Let's get out of here. Play with your hands, baby. Play with your hands. Birthday present for you. Gotcha. Attack. Wait.
Denver will be kicking off. Florence ready to return.
What we got, Wayne? I'm with you. Like old folks, they just bump the gun, though. We're going back. That's all we're doing. If he coffee, we really gonna get it.
First and 10.
Bring it here, baby.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
They'll come out in the eye. And off to Tomlinson. The defender drags it down at the 28-yard line. After one quarter of play, the score is 7-0.
Cover 3 is a good choice here. They'll probably be looking to go deep. And with cover 3, you'll have 2 corners and a safety in deep coverage.
Here we go. Let's go. Watch each other back. Let's go pounding now. Regular. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Touch. 398. Tiger. Lou. I'm coming. Watch the draw.
They give it to LT. He's able to convert on the ground.
That play is good.
Whatever you do, don't let this receiver beat you. Double cover him and force one of those other guys to step up and make the play.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Four-man defensive front this time.
Slot. Blue 45.
And off to Tomlinson. Allen Wilson in on the stop. And that was a gain of 7.
Tomlinson with the carry on the play. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Broncos stack 8 guys in the box. They pitch it right side. He'll be stopped at the 43.
And it's short.
Try using bump and run coverage with this blitz. You want to force the quarterback to hold on to the ball long enough time for the linebackers to get to him.
Let's go, baby. Come on. Let's go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Madden on the handoff. First down for them now, following that gain on the ground.
First down.
First down. Yeah. Can't stop me.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Defense comes out in the 4-3. He drops to throw on first down. Passes to the right. Bats it away.
Now's a good time to bring pressure with the linebacker. They might have trouble trying to block this blitz.
Bronco. Block 99, Philly! Touch! Play 88! Play 88! Watch that insert. Touch!
Hand off to Tomlinson. John Lynch trips him up. 5-yard gain.
Hey, that's all right.
Tomlinson gets the
I think
ball.
this is a good defense to go with. It'll allow you to lock up man-to-man with your underneath coverage guys. It'll let your 2 defenders deep to help against any long passes.
Let's go.
Hey, take it all back to the sideline, baby.
You got it. Let's go ahead and get
Out of the gun.
Noise for your defense,
Get off the field. Let's go. 48. Watch your man. That's a draw. Yo. Hard count, fellas.
Drops back, watch the pass. Makes the catch. Pulling him back to the line.
Completes the pass. Gain of 10.
Scatter. Now. Watch the screen. Play 88. Play 88. He's
back to throwing. Finds his receiver on the right with a short pass. Stop at the 31-yard line. They'll call this from the huddle. Woods moves in motion.
Rush, 53.
Back to pass. Here comes the pressure. They chased him down from behind. They'll hurry up to the line. Dropping back, surveying the field. The sack puts him in a 4th down situation.
Calls a timeout. Brown makes the sack. Loss of 8 on the play.
Long day, you know it. Let's get home, baby. Nowhere to go. All day.
This will be his 2nd punt. And he waits for the fair catch.
You gotta earn respect, homeboy. It's all on you.
Return on the play.
No risks out there. You're in good position. So just run the ball.
Yes, sir. Score, baby. Score. We're gone.
Control your reactions.
I'm gonna
The
get it.
Broncos will start the drive at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10.
We can ride with this.
One back formation. And off the belt. Godfrey there for the tackle. Not much there. He'll go with the hurry up here.
On the run. No gain.
Force rally. Regular. 188. Right there, Vic.
Palmer back to throw. Throws it over to the left. Pass is high, but he has it. The 50. At the 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. That pass goes all the way. Touchdown.
Broncos.
Elam comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. That score puts us up by 2 touchdowns.
What's up, baby?
Denver will kick this one off. Forms the deep return man.
I have a feeling that they'll be looking to throw this one. Make sure that you have this guy double. He'll probably be the #1 option for the quarterback.
Inside, because I'm playing the fake. All day. We got hit any day. Let's ride. Hey, we something special. Let's go score.
They'll start the drive at the 20-yard line.
First and 10. Blue 45. Clear. Over 2 bucks, right? Hey, Ray. Over 4-1. Slant. Get my cut back.
Looking to pass on first down. They got there and wrapped him up behind the line.
Let's go with cover 2 man in this situation. The safeties will give you help over the top against any receivers trying to go deep.
Hey, get out. Watch the screen. 388. Player. 5. Watch to the flat. Hey, that's enough. Close left. Watch him draw the screen. Steve. Get him stopped. Watch him draw the screen. Let him run. Sir. Hey, stay inside right here. Hey, what? Right. Left. Close left. Tackles. You. Take him back.
At the end of 2, the score is 14-0.
San Diego will kick this one off. Williams back deep to return.
From the 7-yard line.
Hey, we good.
Kickoff return 24.
Attack the middle and use your blocking up front in this play. If you can get to the second level, I think you can break one.
100 miles an hour. I can't turn it off. Don't get scared. Now let's ride now. Hey, let me get.
The Broncos will start.
They give it to Tatum Bell. They're going to spot this one at the 38.
All day long.
You've got to execute out there. There's no second chances.
Yep, get the first. Left. Tyrone! Yes! Let's just play fast. Play fast. We're like that, baby. 6%. Go good. Turkey. Over 2 bucks.
Tatum Bell on the handoff. Bell past the sticks, and that brings up a fresh set it out.
Keep it on the ground here. Force those safeties to play up close to the line of scrimmage. An 8-man front. It's going to open up things for your passing game later.
Be ashamed if we let them score.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go now.
They line up in the I formation.
Ricky. 18. 18. Slap. Peter. Rush bracket. Watch the hard catch.
Looks for an option. Sends it right. He brings it in. He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Be patient. You got to make sure that you wait for your blockers to set up this one. Don't try and do it all on your own.
First and 10. Ball on the 39.
Nickelback in this time.
Here we go, blue. 88, reverse, red. 88. Watch the ball now. Hey, keep it rock. Hey, Brooke, alert the slant. Come on, dude. Come on. Reverse. Rambo. Let's go, slip. Let's go, man. Give up nothing. Set hot.
Drops back to pass. The pass is reeled in. Appears to be ideally suited to this offensive system, combining his quick release and excellent
Get the
accuracy
offensive line to
lead this
maintain their
explosive
block.
offense. With yet another pass completion, he's now passed for over 3,500
Ball
yards.
on the 28-yard line.
They line up with 4 backers in there.
18's right. And let's go. 18. Deep back. I'll let you Richie, 43. Pick that. Hey, flat. Good shoot. Ricky. Overpower 2. Believe this. On the 9.
Hand it off to the back. Oh, so close to breaking it.
Big things today, baby. Big things.
First down.
All right, you made it this far. Now pound the ball into the end zone.
First and 10. Ball on the 15.
The last time they were inside the 20, they were able to stick it into the end zone.
88. Belly weak. Red. 88. Choke it. Draw. Rabbit now. Choke. Nasty. Nothing. Wheel, you got a wheel. Remington fires on, ready? Roll. Army.
Jack Plummer looks to pass. Passing to his left.
Pass incomplete.
Your guys can smell the end zone. Give it to your back and let him finish this drive off.
Wake up.
Get in this game. Let's go, man. Listen up now.
Let's go. Motion. Kick Frisco.
He wants to pass. Chucks it to the right side. It's complete. He'll be stopped at the 3-yard line.
Come on, baby. Big things.
First down.
You're almost there. Now finish it off and get in the end zone.
Defense gonna do their thing. Yeah. We'll take that.
First and goal. Ball on the 3.
Tight over here. One left. Kick left. Big dog. You can't stop me.
Out of the I formation. Throwing right at him. Quarterback play action. He's under pressure. Brings it in for the score. We're ready for the point after try. Attacks on the point after. That scoring drive pushes our lead to 21 in this one.
Come on, dude. Hey, get ready. Oh, what? You upset right
Denver will kick this one off. Florence waiting to return.
From the 2-yard line. So at the end of the third quarter, the score is 21-6.
21 yards.
I think that they're expecting man coverage on this one. Throw him a changeup. Make it look like man, but fall into a cover 3 here.
The Chargers will start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
They're 3 by 1. With this.
Defense comes out in the 4-3.
Zebra.
Lenanian on the handoff. Wilson there to make the tackle. So a pickup of maybe 3.
Tomlinson gets the call on the run. Gain of 4. Second and 6. Ball on the 27-yard line.
From the gun.
Double dog. Blue 45.
He drops back. He reels in the ball. He'll be tackled at the 36-yard line.
Harper on the
This is one of those situations where they might be trying to get the ball to their top receiver. This is a defense that will make sure that you have 2 guys covering them.
Good job, fellas. Good job. Back. It's good. Good job.
First and 10. Ball on the 36.
Get in this game. Let's go, man. Listen up now. Let's go.
The Chargers line up in the shotgun.
Tiger. Watch this one down.
Looking to go to the air on first down.
Please remember that
Try and keep the offense off downs. I don't think they're expecting a zone blitz in this situation.
look at it on the lower level.
Come right here.
Boy, doing a lot of talking again today.
Right here. I know you. I studied your footnotes.
Don't play like that.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
It's got to be decisive again.
It's not a road, baby.
Solid 29. Tennessee. 6, right 1.
The Bolts line up in the shotgun.
Frisco.
We're talking about Bree.
He scans the field. Throwing left. Deflected.
Get up in there.
Incomplete pass.
Might want to dial up the zone blitz in this situation. Make the offense think you're blitzing and playing man coverage, when in reality you're blitzing and playing zone.
Get in this game and let's go, man. Listen up now. Let's go. Good.
You ready?
Looking to throw. Sends one to the middle. Look at that deep.
Looks like there's room to the outside. Just make sure you keep it in bounds so the clock keeps on ticking.
Watch the keys. Oh. Here we go. Close now. Pirate. Base.
And off the bell. Randall Godfrey is there on the stop. 1 yard gain of the play.
Time to give it to your halfback. Tell him to look for a hole to open up inside.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 37.
One man in the backfield.
Save it. Here we go.
Red 18.
Let's go. Big series here. We got to get a stop.
Extra back end.
Tatum Bell on the handoff. He's down at the 40-yard line.
Carrier on the ground. Loss of 3.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
That's the way, D.
Alert squad.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Make sure you stay inbounds on this play. You don't want to stop the clock for it.
Trailer. Just got to be decisive again.
Let's rock and roll, baby.
Plummer takes the snap. Complete to the receiver on the screen. Goes down at the 27.
I got to tell you, I've been pretty impressed with your performance out there in the field in this one. Good job putting it all together.
Here we go, blue.
Red 88.
Corner's over. Reduce 5. Close left. Deuce it.
Hey, come here. Safety right. I'm going to come back to you.
Base.
What is it? Hey, watch that.
They feed it to the tailback. Breaks free. Windjammer with the stop. Picked up 10 yards.
First down, Broncos.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
First and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, send win. I got you. Yo. Kings left.
Last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it.
Red 18. Red 18.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Right wide.
Which way? Right with Slam? We got him back. Set hot.
Just
Let's go, baby.
Fans, please turn your attention to the Jumbotron for today's selection for Game MVP.
Right here.
That's the final play of the game.